Hi, I'm Rachel A. Beyer, the John W. Emery Family Assistant Curator of Oral History at History Colorado. Today we're going to talk about finding oral histories in the catalog, and I'm going to share some pro tips with you about how to do that. To get to the catalog, visit historycolorado.org/catalogs, which will take you to this page. Scroll down to the bottom and you'll see two big squares that represent our two online catalogs. All of the oral histories are in the catalog on the right. Click anywhere on that box to take you to the Argus homepage, which is the catalog you'll find all our oral histories in. The first thing we're going to do is go to that search field and we're going to search the phrase oral history. Put it in quotes because otherwise you'll get a lot of things with the word history in them. We're a history museum. So with that phrase, you'll get about 1,300 results right now, although we keep adding more. And this will give you three different groups of things. It'll give you audio recordings, so things you can listen to. It will give you transcripts, which are written oral histories that you can't listen to but you can read. And then it will also give you a few objects that were collected at the same time as an oral history. They were donated together, and so we keep those together by putting oral history in the description. To narrow down your search a little bit further, you can search for the phrase, again in quotes, sound recording. This will give you anything you can listen to. Now, a lot of these have transcripts attached or a written version attached, but this will give you anything you can potentially listen to. Things on reel-to-reel, cassettes, CDs, and the like. This will give you about 1,000 returns. Now, there is one very large group of oral histories that will not show up under either of those two searches, and they're one of our most popular, particularly with fourth grade teachers. Shout out to fourth grade teachers. And those are our CWA Pioneer interviews. You can find those in the catalog. You just need to search for them as a phrase. So search the phrase CWA Pioneer interview in quotes. Now the CWA Pioneer interviews are only written records. You can't listen to them. There was no audio collected when they were done. But this will give you the 1,300 pioneer interviews we have in our collection. I also want to make a disclaimer against the word pioneer. These were interviews collected with people who traveled here in the 1870s, 80s, and 90s. And as we know from Colorado history, there were many people here much earlier than these groups, but that's what they call them, so that's what we look for. Now, if you want to narrow it down even further, you can use any of those three phrases, oral history, sound recording, or CWA Pioneer, along with a topic, a subject, a location. So let's say we want to find out about aviation in Colorado, and if there's an oral history attached to them, we can add that word. We'll get about 20 results by doing that for aviation. Maybe you are doing a school project on the 1920s, and you want to know if we have an oral history about flappers. We do, we have one. If you search oral history as a phrase plus the word flapper, you'll find one oral history that has an index, which is a shortened version of a transcript, along with the ability to listen to it online, which I'll talk about in just a second. Maybe you're looking for a location. Maybe you live in Montrose and want to see what oral histories we have for your town. You can do that too. We'll get 56 for Montrose if we search oral history as a phrase plus the word Montrose. Now, as I mentioned, we do have things that you can listen to right now from the comfort of your own home. All of those we share on SoundCloud. So if you just search the word SoundCloud, one word, you will get 161 records that are currently available on SoundCloud to listen to from home. If you click on one of those records, underneath of the description, you'll see a link that will take you directly to that oral history. So you can copy and paste it or right click and go directly to that link, which will take you to this page. Here we have the interview that's directly connected to that Argus record. And if you click on the little orange arrow in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, as indicated by my additional orange arrow, you'll be able to listen to it from home. You can also browse SoundCloud by going to soundcloud.com/historycolorado. And this will let you browse anything that we have available. SoundCloud doesn't really let you search, so you'll still want to do your searching in Argus. But if you just want to see what we have, you can click on any record as you scroll down the screen in SoundCloud, and it'll give you the same description as you see in the Argus catalog. So you'll be able to find them from both directions. You can also listen to our brand new podcast called Echoes from the Collection on SoundCloud, which is a 15-minute radio dramatization of the CWA Pioneer interviews. Since we don't have them available to listen to, the staff here thought that it would be fun to put together a short radio show where you can hear the stories read out loud. I hope that this has helped you feel more confident about digging into our collection. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and our Research Center staff, and we will do what we can to help you explore and learn more about our collection. Thank you.